watch where he catches this, and look at his body positioning, and he has to pull that back around under his feet.
Navigate fight night, key moments, replay the rounds and the action you want to see again and again.
Into the water for the final time. He's won the race to go along with the championship.
Absolutely magnificent. What a stroke that is.
The following programme is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language and flashing imagery.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. From the four corners of the world, to the four corners of this ring, the fight starts now!
Touch goals.
How do you like it?
Off the shoulder. So aggressive, so focused.
Look at these two guys! Still the undisputed champion of the world!
Hello and welcome to the SSE Arena in Belfast as we build towards the huge super featherweight matchup between Michael Conlan and Jordan Gill.
It's how you come back from things, defend who you are as a person.
What an amazing comeback!
And that's what I want to show.
It's a brutal sport.
Jordan is going in an arena in an atmosphere which he's never experienced.
He's a nice enough fella. I think he's arrogant.
I don't think there's many people on my level.
He's a nice enough fella.
Now it's time for you to get knocked out.
That is our main event, but three fantastic fights on before the bell tonight. Lely Buttigieg makes his pro debut against Mario Oliveira. Super bantamweight Gerard Hughes hopes to show his skills against Ruham Farrell in an all-Irish contest. But first up is Fergus Quinn on home soil against Angel Emilio. And the fighters are ready, so let's hand over to Mr. David Diamante, your MC.
Welcome to the SSE Arena Belfast. We are live on DAZN for a big night of world-class professional boxing. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Betfred, Stagefront, Forged Irish Stout, and Everlast. All of tonight's bouts are sanctioned under the auspices of the British Boxing Board of Control. The steward in charge is John Williamson, MBE. Introducing your third man in the ring at the sound of the bell from Belfast, scoring referee Eamon McGill. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the gold with white trim. He scaled 11 stone, 8 pounds, 9 ounces. The 64-fight veteran hails from Sofia, Bulgaria. Please welcome Angel Emilov. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the green trunks with the black and gold trim. This southpaw scaled 11 stone, 7 pounds, 6 ounces. His professional record, a perfect one. 7 fights, 7 victories, with 2 of them coming by knockout. He fights out of Blake, Ireland, Fergus, the mighty
Gentlemen, I spoke to both of the changing rooms earlier on. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves. Any questions? Touch gloves.
Second time, round one.
Oh, very good evening to you out there. Our first fight of the night. Fergus Quinn, the mighty Quinn, middleweight versus Angel Emelov from Bulgaria. Quinn in the blue corner from Belek, 8-0, part of Conlan's boxing management stable. 27 years old. He hasn't put a foot wrong yet, Barry, winning every round of his pro career so far.
Yeah, no, he's been impressive. He's got lovely timing, he's patient with his work, and I think this, for him, feels like the last fight at this level before he starts getting with some guys who are going to give him a real test. I think he's served his apprenticeship now, and now it's time to get to the business end here for Quinn. I think you know, he's at that stage now of his life and his career. I think he's matured enough now to start having some tests.
Yeah, I spoke to Emmett Brennan, who fought on last week's show. Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron, that epic rematch between the two. And Emmett Brennan fought Quinn twice in the amateurs. Said he's relentless, just always on the front foot, always pushing forward. And pleased to say, next to Barry, the tremendous hard-hitting welterweight Paddy Donovan. Paddy, how you doing? Do you know much about Quinn?
First of all, it's great to be here with you guys. It's great to be back in Belfast. Yeah, I've seen Quinn a few times in the amateurs. You can see he started very well here. Michael Conlan had regarded him as the most underrated fighter in Ireland. So he's got his platform tonight. He's got a great chance to steal the show. So let's see how it goes for him.
Well, we'll talk a bit more about your fight last week, Paddy, in a bit. But yeah, Quinn on the front foot, as Brennan touched on, very physically strong, Barry.
Well, you can see what it's all about, the relentless pressure that's here. He's not taking a backward step. Everything's... And he's not a concussive puncher, but every shot is solid. He punches right through the target with every punch.
Yeah, mixing the shots up, fired a few jabs and left hands to the body. Emelov, he's tricky, he's experienced. I mentioned Emmett Brennan there. It was Brennan's first opponent, Emelov, back in July.
Yeah, this is really good work by him now, starting overworking his opponent. Everything behind the jab, just needs to keep his boxing, keep it nice and clean, and the big shots will come.
Yeah, working the body nicely as well, just step in to his right.
That's right, he'd be doing that throughout the first round, when he just steps to takes his foot on the outside, just opens up the body for that left hook.
Yeah, creating openings, just moving his feet well, another nice right to the body. See some reddening around the face of Emelov.
Yeah, Emelov is one of these fighters, if you're punching hard against him, he'll get used to the power shots. He just take the shots as they're coming. So Ferguson needs to work behind the jab, set up the attacks, and land them good shots.
I'm gonna kill Aquaman, murder his family, and burn his kingdom to ash. I'm coming for you. Sometimes not giving up is the most heroic thing you can do.
Corner 10 seconds.
Into round two we go. Good positive opening round from Quinn. Dominant on the front foot, mixing up shots, head and body. Relentless pressure on that front foot. Can he build that positive opening round?
But you were saying, Pat, you will explain what you're talking about Emelov being used to the power.
Well, you're a veteran, you're in with some very experienced fighters, and very, very good talented fighters, so if you're punching against him very, very hard, he'll just get used to it. He'll cover up. It'll make the night very, very hard for you. So what I've been working on when I fight fighters like this, get the jab going, set up the shots, and then look for the big shots instead of punching hard all the time.
So just changing the tempo and the speed.
Changing the tempo, look for the openings instead of fighting. Look, you can see him there just getting clipped as he's coming out high. Just needs to stay to his boxing, keep it nice and long, and as I said, the big shots will come.
Yeah, popping out the odd shot, Emelov, but again, the pressure so evident from Quinn. Emelov bravely trying to hold the centre of the ring. Quinn, as an amateur, he won the 2016 and 2019 Ulster Championships.
Just got a little bit of rhythm to his work there, Quinn. A little 1-2, little bounce to his step.
That was a nice 1-2, straight down the middle. Yeah, he knows how to take the sting out of the shots. Emelov keeps his hands high, he'll sway back. You just see a majority of his weight on the back foot.
Good body shot.
Just needs to be careful that he doesn't smother his work. As I said, when he's long, he's looking really good. It's just when he gets inside, it gets a bit messy, and he just gets clipped with the odd shot here and there.
Again, you're seeing the pressure. Emelov, he leans back on the ropes and he'll just fire back with the odd shot. Again, working the levels well. Quinn dropping to the body.
See, he can roll again. Quinn, if he just sort of after he throws a punch, if he just dips his knees a little bit, he can just roll underneath it and he can come back and come back with his own shots. He doesn't have to take a little step back. Doesn't have to adjust his feet too much.
Yeah, again, trying to hold his feet, Emelov. Quinn just going through the gears, just tapping head and body, firing that left down the guard once more. Good shot to the body once again. He takes them well, Emelov. They seem to sneak right round that left elbow.
Trying to get a different angle of attack, isn't he, though? Quinn just a little screw shot through the middle there, trying to break open that little tight guard there that Emelov has.
Yeah, just pulling out there, Quinn, after the nice exit, the roll. Missing a couple of jabs, need to find those feet a little closer. But again, Emelov showing his toughness.
It's good work there now.
Yeah, it was.
It's a good finish to the round.
Again, much of the same here in this round here for Quinn. Solid work. Methodical approach, but it's effective. He's landing his shots. Every now and again he's getting caught, as we see here, but not much is coming back from Emelov. He's trying to fire off the punches of Quinn, but Quinn dominating the space. Heavy shots. And not quite breaking Emelov down yet, but I think Emelov's starting to feel the effect of some of these punches.
Corners 10 seconds. Second take, round 3.
Into the third round we go of this 6th rounder. Fergus Quinn in the blue corner versus Emelov from Bulgaria in the red corner. Showing his toughness, showing his durability. Emelov, but it's been good pressure on that front foot from Quinn. He has taken the odd shot. He's tied it up a little defensively. Made his debut back in August 2020, beating Robbie Chapman. Robbie Chapman, he's a handful. The Camden caretaker.
I was there that night.
Oh, was you there, was you?
In the pandemic, yeah. We've been just outside Doncaster.
There's not many shows you're not at these days, Gary.
If you got the money, I got the time, is my motto.
The voice of reason.
It's methodical work, but it's good, yeah. It's busy, constant pressure. But I can see what you're saying there, Paddy. A little burst of speed in the work now would open up the defence.
Yeah, look, he's eager to impress the crowd. You know, sold a lot of tickets for this event, so he's trying to push for the knockout, as you can see. But he just needs to stay to his boxing, as I said, and just be careful with the shots that come back. Out from that, he's doing everything right. He's trying to break him down systematically as the round goes on. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's a constant tempo, isn't it? Doesn't really go through the gears, but it's in your face. It is non-stop.
But most importantly, he's dictating the pace. So whatever the pace is, it's his. You know, he's in charge of it.
So he needs to change it up a bit. You know, you can see his opponent now, Angel, is getting used to the shots he's throwing. He's just defending them and coming back with the odd counter. So a fight like this can go on all night if he's not careful. Just needs to get behind the jab, stay to his boxing, and set up the good shots.
He's been into with some good fighters, Emelov. Been in with Cole Frau, the unbeaten fighter, Tom Rafferty, Emmett Brennan, like we say. Cena Byfield, Harlem Eubank, Sam Maxwell, who's on the card later. And this is good pressure from Quinn, working away, tapping head and body. He's favoured that shot, Barry, that right to the body.
Yeah, it's good. It's working well for him, isn't it? But again, I think there's a few more things through the middle, maybe. The uppercut, they'll take a little step back and screw shots right through the middle.
He winced a little as he landed that right to the body. The knee almost come up from Emelov. Feeling the shots, but he's still there. Not throwing as much as he was.
It's just one-way traffic, you know. Ferguson just tried to enjoy his boxing a little bit more. He'll look a lot better. He's just getting caught up in a little bit of a scrap now. I know he's trying to, as I said, eager to impress. He just needs to get behind the jab now.
That's better with the feet, just skipping to the right. We see a lot of that in the first round, just taking a needless jab there from Emelov, but the feet moving nicely.
But I can see what you're saying though, Pat. If he just touches a little bit with the jab, Emelov will fire off it, won't he? There's a gap there. You're almost ready just to take that little step back and push off the back foot.
Another relentless round from Quinn. Emelov, some deep breaths in the corner. Relentless pressure from the Belgic native.
Corners, 10 seconds. Second set, round 4.
Fourth round. Quinn versus Emelov. And there were some deep breaths in that corner, like I say, from Emelov. A constant approach from Quinn. Just takes the left hand there, just carrying his lead hand a little low, but working that body well again with that right hand. This might suit him, Paddy. Emelov coming forward.
Exactly. I was just thinking that just before he's touching the down. If Emelov opens up and comes forward a bit, it might work into Ferguson's game plan. You know, they're setting up the good shots. As I said, he's trying to impress, but he just needs to be careful. I think he has a little nick now on the eye,
yeah,
so
there's
just
a
be
cut.
careful now.
Yeah, there's a cut. You're right, Paddy, on that right eye of Quinn. That's a nightmare. You don't want that.
Got caught with a body shot there as well, didn't he, Quinn?
Left hook upstairs as well. What a nightmare. Every single fighter on this bill will want to be busy, want to be active, and when you get a cut or an injury, it just slows down the process. But he has to put that behind him now. Work away.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
With the left hand.
The left hand to the body is really good. Coming off with the right hook to the body, they're good shots. But as I said, he's just falling in, the head down, and it's just on the way out. He's getting clipped with the odd shot. I think it was a head clash that caused the cut.
And that's what I mean. He doesn't need it, like you said, you keep it long anyway, always, but no more than ever. Keep it long. Still need to be careful.
Yeah, he's dipping his head low, Emelov. That may have been what caused it, like you say, Paddy, a clash of heads. Letting his shots go, but again, pressure from Quinn. Just the gaps in defence, I feel, need to be worked on. Just taking a couple of needless shots.
I'd like to see him
switched on.
I'd like to see him putting a few shots together. You know, he's getting a bit unpredictable right now with the single shots, the 1-2s and the single shots. So maybe if he puts a combination together and see can he break him down that way.
More angles, Barry.
Yeah, I think so. I think no, he's won the fight quite easily. Let's be honest. So I think no, it's damage management for him. I think with that cut, just get back to the corner now, keep nice and safe, keep doing what you're doing. But as Paddy's been saying all along, just don't bend, you know, keep the shots long, don't step in too close, don't let anything come back, and get to your corner, let him work on the cut, and then assess how you approach the last couple of rounds there.
Yeah, he took a jab from Emelov there, but he landed a nice left hand. Just looking to skip to his right there, but he walks onto a jab of Emelov. Oh, nice shot.
It's a good shot. He started with the right hook and set up the left hand. Instead of throwing the jab all the time, just come with the right hook, back with the left hand. A good shot there now by Emelov.
Yeah, a little bit of a cut there from Emelov. Just went through when Quinn missed with
another good shot.
Yeah, it feels as if he's making hard work of this, Quinn.
And he doesn't have to.
No, he doesn't. You're right, Paddy. Just needs to tighten up defensively. He's all action. He comes to fight.
And I think just a bit of panic. That's all that was there. When the cut, he feels the cut. Just I think he's just a little bit of panic, and that just got him a little bit, you know, just a little bit tired and a few mistakes. That's all. Hopefully, we're going to see it now here where they've gone in, heads clashing, or unless if it's a.
Yeah, you see it just moves to his right, doesn't he? Emelov, yeah, it's very, very small. You see the blood straight away, dabbing away at it. Quinn, that's unfortunate. Two more to go in this contest. Times looking very, very good, Quinn. But on the flip side, he has made life a little difficult for himself, just taking silly shots when he hasn't needed to, but
he just needs to stay to the simple basics of boxing, you know, behind the jab, good left hand, good right hook. You know, the body shots is good. Just keep it nice and clean. You don't have to step in there and have a war with this fighter. As I said, this fella is a veteran. He's been around a very long time. So if you fight in the pocket with this guy, he'll do it all night with you.
Yeah, just popping the odd shot out, Emelov, whether it be a jab or one of those wild hooks. Just keeps you thinking all the time, but doesn't need to be taking them, Quinn. He hasn't taken many, but it's just been the odd shot here and like that couple there, Barry.
It's what he does when after he throws, like I say it all the time, sometimes what you do after you throw a punch is as important as the punch itself. And just every now and again, he throws a shot and holds his feet, but doesn't really cover up too much, that's all. And when you dominate the fight, and especially the first two rounds, nothing was really coming back.
Yeah, like I say, he's been in with some decent opposition. Emelov usually makes his opponents work. Some good work to the body, though, from Quinn. That's better.
It's good work. All the shots he's thrown is, you know, very, very strong. He's putting everything into the shots. As I said, he just kind of put the combination together, use the hand speed, and didn't look for the big punch. Instead of every shot being hard right down the pipes, just needs to be careful. He's falling in again and making this scrappy end to the rounds. He just needs to stay to his boxing, keep nice and clean.
Yeah, it does come a little tall when he stands inside Quinn. The feet almost come together. It's annoying because you see there when he does skip either side to side, it's nice.
Way better on his boxing.
Yeah, that little spin as well there from range is better for him. And there's the dip I was talking about. They just dip your legs when anything close. Better, smarter work here now. Constantly turning Emelov.
He needs to keep that right hand up.
Yeah.
He did pick up the middleweight Celtic title in his 5th fight, Quinn. So they want to build on that.
He beat a fellow Limerick man, Graham McCormick, in that fight.
That's right.
Actually, here in this arena. So, a clubmate of mine. I was against him that night, but it was a great performance by him.
Yeah, Emelov gamely trying to come forward.
Yeah, but shooting quick. He's boxing better there.
Yeah, he's landed a couple of 1-2s. Good little flurry to the body.
Good work.
Yeah, good work from Emelov. A deep breath follows.
He just drops, as you were saying, that right hand, especially when he throws the left hand, he just drops it to the hip, doesn't he, a little bit.
And he gets clipped with the odd left hook or the odd jab over the top. For that jab, being in the pocket, you need to keep them hands up.
Yeah, made to work again there. Fergus Quinn. Just looking over at the blue corner where he sat. Blood just streaming down that right eye. Can't tell. First up on our main broadcast at 7 p.m. live on DAZN is this man, 2-0 Cameron Vong. Very confident individual. Was made to work last time out against John Mascara, but regrouped. Listened to Jamie Moore in the corner and boxed nicely. His debut was a crushing defeat. Sam Maxwell, a familiar face, back after that defeat to Dalton Smith. In another brilliant fight this evening. So much to look forward to tonight live on DAZN from 7 p.m. Back to this one, final round. Been entertaining. Fergus Quinn versus Engel Emelov, the Bulgarian. Credit to him, he's pushed Quinn as much as he can, but there's been a lot of pressure from the Bellic man. Constantly working away, good tempo.
It's lovely work there from Quinn.
Yeah, I think maybe he has accepted now that he's not going to stop this opponent, you know, so he's just going to work on his boxing and keep it long and look good for the crowd.
I think he looks, I know he's stronger going forward, but I mean, when he's just on the balls of his feet a little bit, he got a bit, the rhythm to his work is much smoother. I know he reduces the power, but I think he looks a better fighter for it for me. And box that way round, do that first, and when your opponent starts getting tired because he can't find you, then start holding your feet and putting some heavy shots in.
It's when he lands these good shots, he's still getting clipped on the way out, so that's why Emilov has the confidence to kind of stay in the pocket and shoot back. As you can see, any good shots Fergus lands, he's getting countered straight away because he's staying in the pocket.
All going well, and Quinn gets the nod here. I'll ask you both a question. What would you like to see him work on and improve on?
Exits, you know what I mean? Landing good shots. When you stay in the pocket and you're still getting clipped with shots, it takes away the good work that you're doing. So, you know what I mean? You need to, your offense has to be good, but your defense just has to be just as good. So he just needs to work on his defense.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to nick everything what Paddy said about
copy and paste.
Pretty much, and about the change in the tempo that he was talking about earlier. You know, just sometimes you get used to the weight of a shot and change that up a little bit, which he's done a little bit in the second half of the fight.
Yep.
I think he's boxed quite well, to be honest. I think he's looked good in pockets of the fight. He's really impressive.
Yeah, I think the variation's been good, footwork's been good in patches. I think just defensively needs to tighten up, but going to be in some good fights. You can see the 3 stoppages that he does have on his record. You can tell that there'd be from pressure, probably work to the body as well. Soften the opponents up, then get to work upstairs. Just a dip of the knees there from Quinn, but it's been game, Memelov.
And then just a bit too tall there. Quinn, when he threw that right hook to the body, had to take a right hand of his own.
Last 20 seconds of this opening bout, and before the bell, Fergus Quinn surely done enough on the cards. Boxed nicely early on, and he's finished the fight strongly. Good variation. Yes, some gaps defensively, but a lot to work on, but a lot to work with for the man from Bellic. Respect at the end of the fight. As you can imagine, he'd be annoyed with that cut, I'm sure, Quinn. A needless cut, accidental clash of heads. Hands aloft for Quinn. Hopefully the cut's not too bad. Not been able to see it, but he want to get out as quick as he can. Keep that time in that distance.
but he did okay. He was fine. You know, he was busy from the offset. He tried to put pressure on Emelov in the early rounds, you know, in the weight in the shots, and he pushed the pace, dictated the pace all the time. Again, it's just a few little easy errors to tidy up, and it makes him a neater fighter. And what Paddy was saying, you know, changing the tempo now and again, and more importantly, what he does after he throws the shot, just staying a little bit tighter or getting the exit a little bit close to the body, so he doesn't take any fire when he throws back. But apart from that, I thought it was a good performance.
Well, that's the first one in the bag this evening from the SSE Arena in Belfast. The first one on before the bell, the first of the evening. Our MC is ready with the verdict. So let's hand over to Mr. David Diamante now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds here in Belfast, we go to referee Eamon McGill's scorecard. It reads 60-54 for your winner. He's still undefeated, Fergus, the mighty Quinn.
Yeah, Fergus Quinn moves to 9-0 as a professional. Wide unanimous points win against the tough, tricky Angel Emelov. He'll be filled out. Annoyed by the cut, no doubt. Just closing with MC David Diamante. Going to hear from the victor after the photographs. Mark Robinson just outside the ropes taking the snaps. Yep, hands aloft from Fergus Quinn. Like I say, he's going to be in some really entertaining fights, no doubt, with big shows constantly building here in Ireland. Quinn is with our reporter for the evening, Mr. Jamie Ward.
Fergus, congratulations. You've moved 9-0 on the big stage tonight. An entertaining 6-rounder against a tough man in Angel Emelov. Just give us your immediate assessment of the fight and your performance.
Yeah, it sort of went how I thought it was going to go. Like, I knew he was a tough customer and he doesn't really get stopped. So, yeah, I was happy to get a good top 6 rounds in, you know, and put on a good, exciting fight. You know, it's an opportunity to show on the big stage that I'm an exciting fighter and I'll be in exciting fights and bring a good crowd with me. And so I think I showed all that tonight.
Heading into next year, 9-0 now, as I say, do you feel you're reaching a point in your career where you are ready to start stepping up in terms of opposition, fighting people like Andrew Emelov with respect, coming to survive? Do you feel you're ready to be let off the leash a bit now?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I want. Like, I've been wanting out for the last year, you know, on one thing or another. It never worked out. So, yeah, I'm ready to start stepping up, and I want to be in exciting fights, 50-50 fights, and that's all the plan for next year.
You sold over 200 tickets tonight. The support made themselves heard here at the SSE Arena. Do you have a quick word you want to say to them?
Yeah, thanks to everyone coming up. You know, they always follow me from I was an amateur, and, you know, definitely make themselves heard. So hopefully give them a few more big nights.
And just finally, Michael Conlan in action in tonight's main event. I know you know him well. The show is called The Get Back. What's your final thoughts on the main event tonight?
Yeah, I think Mick wins comfortably on points. That's what I think, and gets the show back on the road and brings more big nights back to the Odyssey, and I'd hopefully be involved in them all.
Great stuff, Fergus. Congratulations. Well done. We look forward to seeing you back very soon. Good stuff.
Well, Fergus Quinn moves to 9-0 as a professional, and we are ready for bout 2 on Before the Bell. So let's hand over once again to our MC for the evening, Mr. David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Belfast, live on DAZN, we are set to go with a special super bantamweight attraction. Now entering the arena, please welcome Ruyan. And now entering the arena, Gerard Short Fuse Hughes.
And here is Gerard, who's born in Belfast, now living in the small seaside town of Ballycastle and County Antrim. Says it's an absolute dream to be on this card, so let's see how Hughes performs. He's tall, similar to Farrell. A lot on the line here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the SSC Arena, Belfast, live on DAZN, we're set to go with a special super bantamweight attraction. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Betfred, Stagefront, Ford's Irish Stout, and Everlast. Introducing your third man in the ring at the sound of the bell from Belfast, scoring referee Hugh Russell Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the super bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner, he wears the black with purple and gold trim. He scaled 8 stone, 11 pounds, 3 ounces. His professional record, 4 victories against 1 defeat. He has 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Belfast, please welcome Ruyan El Nino Farrell. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black with the gold lettering. He scaled 8 stone, 12 pounds, 1 ounce. His professional record thus far perfect, 4 fights, 4 victories. Fighting out of Ballycastle, Gerard Short Hughes.
Okay, gents, I spoke to you both in the changing rooms. You know what I expect. Keep the fight clean, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Best of luck, lads.
Second time, round 1.
Into the first round we go. Gerard Hughes, you move. Ruyan Farrell. It's been a bit of back and forth in the build up to this one between these two. Both very confident that they've got what it takes to beat one another. Farrell probably been the more fiery out of the two in the build up, especially at yesterday's weigh-in. Hughes has been composed, relaxed. Just taking the right hand though from Farrell.
Just trying to steal the space there, Hughes. We're just waiting a little bit too long to let his hands go. Got to throw something out there. Got to give something for Farrell to think about before he mounts a serious attack.
It's a great opportunity for the both of these boys. You know, 2 Belfast men. There's obviously a lot of pressure on both of them to deliver. It's a big opportunity for the 2 of them. They believe that this is their ticket to the next big day out. So a lot of pressure on both of them. It's getting a bit scrappy starting off. Just need to stay now to their boxing.
And for this stage in your career, these fights are not bad to have. Even if you were to come second best, they're such a good learning fight. Can you find you're boxing a guy who has a decent record anyway? You just, at this stage of your career, you come back from this with no real residue.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, Barry. I think sometimes there's too much of an emphasis put on that 0, that O. But when you're in there with top opposition, that can happen. But
I beat kids early in my career. They went on to win titles before me. British and European titles, Commonwealth titles, way before I did. So arguably they left and did better, and their careers went on quicker than mine.
What are you saying? You've done them a favour?
They owe me 15%, I think.
Yeah, I think the one here, though, the bragging rights between the 2, both local lads. Just both sitting in the pocket here, letting the shots go.
This is especially at this level, it's about who makes the biggest mistakes here. So when they're in close there, the eagerness to want to get them one over the other one, you'll make a mistake by swinging wild and close.
It's a nice start from Rude. He's nice and relaxed, composed. So Farrell is just working behind the jab, trying to set up the shots, whereas Gerard is kind of pushing for the big punches very early. But I have a feeling this is going to be a total roast slug out very, very soon.
Yeah, it could be a good fight. This is heating up nicely. Both proud men wanting to seize that opportunity that Paddy spoke of to move on to the next big show.
Building in confidence here. Farrell just seemed he was the one trying to push forward then behind the long shots.
Yeah, leading with that right hand as well.
Kind of double jabbing to get in close here, Hughes. That'll help him out.
Oh, big right hand. That was a good shot from Farrell. Took it well.
Good shot.
Hughes. Back comes Hughes. Good stuff. showing the heart, desire, will to win, both of them.
Here we go.
Good action in this first round.
Progress is all those moments that move us forward. Sensing which direction to take.
What do you think of this one, Georgia?
Yeah. Making things happen. It's not just what we've achieved, it's what's in front of us. Because life is a work in progress.
Pushing back, we better reach.
Well, it was a brilliant opening round between these two. Gerard Hughes, Ruan Farrell. There's a lovely right hand in that opening round from Farrell. Back comes Hughes, and they've started this second round. How they finished the first?
Yeah, I think he had the better of it, Farrell. I thought it was close, and then Hughes fired back every time he took a shot. I just thought Farrell was a little bit more.
Yeah, I give the first round to Farrell. His boxing was good. He started well with the boxing, landed some good right hands. It's a great start again. They're starting the way they finished round one, so I'm looking forward to this one.
And credit to Hughes. Jumped straight back on the front foot, but Farrell now holding his feet.
Couple of good jabs there though from Hughes. Just got a little bit low and just took his shoulder on the outside there.
Good shot.
Yeah, he switched stance there, didn't he, Hughes, and took that right hand.
Hughes holding the centre of the ring, exchanging shots to the body. And this is where it gets entertaining, when they both hold their feet and let shots go in the pocket.
See, you got a jab low there, Hughes, and then throw that right hand over the top. So dip your legs, go low, but throw high.
He's landed the jab more frequently in this round, Hughes, so he just needs to put a few shots together after the jab. The jab is good. Look, as you said, Barry, touched on it, looking for that right hand. Now so come back up to the head.
Farrell finding the target again with that right hand, a little low, the lead hand. Well, now the left hand of Hughes.
It's a good round so far for Hughes.
Yeah, switching back to orthodox. Nice jab from Hughes, followed by right hand. Yeah, good work, but back comes Farrell. Oh, lovely left hand. Already.
He sort of squares his feet up and he gets away with it, doesn't he?
Already it seems to be a case of who wants it more, who's going to let their hands go. Good head movement from Farrell. But back again comes Hughes.
Yeah, the accuracy's just a bit better here in this round than from Hughes. Just maybe starting to find his range here. Lovely jab again there from Hughes.
It's a good right hand on Farrell. He's landing on it. It's a pity he's not starting with the jab. They're looking for the right hand. He's just going off the mark with the right hand. Sometimes just going over the shoulder.
Yeah, some good work inside from Hughes though. Nice uppercuts. Defensively sound in this second round. Taking his feet out when Farrell looks to close the gap, switching. Needs to get behind the jab more, as you say, Paddy. I think Farrell to find the range with that right hand.
Let's give it a response.
Yeah, it was.
Good finish on Farrell.
Here is Sam Maxwell's opponent, Sean McComb. Very good friends. Used to live with each other, used to train with each other. They know each other inside out. It usually goes one way or the other when that's the case. A game of chess or they get straight down to business. I feel with what's on the line, it's going to be the latter. And what a show this is. Take your pick here. I mean, the fact that you see Bivol on the undercard there shows what a mammoth card it is, Barry.
There's so many fights on there that you almost go, I don't know what to pick. Do you know what I mean? It's too much, it's like too many presents.
Will you be out there, Paddy?
Well, hopefully. We have our team stablemate Joseph Parker on the card, so hopefully I can get my flight out there. Why not? It'd be great.
What a card that is. Day of Reckoning, 23rd of December, live on DAZN. Do not miss that one. But back to this one, third round. Gerard Hughes versus Ruan Farrell. One apiece.
It's been a good little fight, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's a good opening round from Farrell, yeah. Paddy, I agree. Hughes come back in that second round. Good variation, moving the feet well. Like to frustrate Farrell a little bit, switching, lands a nice left hook. Hughes.
I'd like to see Farrell start with the left hook first, because Hughes keep dropping down to that right-hand side. He comes with the left hook and then the right hand after. I think that'd be better. Now he's changing the southpaw. Switch it at the moment.
Good right hand there from Hughes, from Farrell, sorry. And again there, a little combination.
Yeah, that was a shot.
He just squares his feet up, doesn't he, Hughes, every now and again. He gets away with it. He didn't that time.
Yeah, that was a shot for Farrell in the first round. Neglected it in the second. When he start throwing that right more often, that was good footwork from Hughes. He switched and glided to his right, avoiding the shots coming his way from Farrell.
But I agree with Paddy. You just see there, although the right hand is of Hughes there. He could throw that left foot nice and long as well, couldn't he, and get away with it. Farrell.
Hughes is dipping down all the time to the right hand side. It's a pity he doesn't cop on and come back with the left hook first.
Beat him to the jab there, Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sole defeat was to Cole Murphy for the Celtic featherweight title. But like I say, to get back to winning ways, and here he is, finds himself on a big stage against his local rival. They've gelled nicely. Styles. Just mix it up on the outside, inside. Good right hand again from Farrell. That low lead hand.
Just took his foot off the gas a bit there, didn't he, Hughes, and paid the price.
Yeah, Farrell's up a little bit now. You see, Hughes is reddening up a little bit around the face, so maybe he's getting tired, maybe he's starting to fatigue, and Farrell is going to capitalise on that.
Looking for that left to the body. And a better variation out of the two has been Hughes, but bigger of the punchers. Farrell, I feel, with that right hand. Just missing with that shot, just falling short with the right hand that time. Nice jab. Needs to be careful, Hughes, when he's switching, just coming a little square on.
Yeah, a good start of the round here, Hughes, but I think I agree with you, Pat. I think he's run out of steam a little, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a very, very good finish to this round by Farrell. I think now he's opening up and he's starting to land the shots more frequently, and he's more settled into this fight.
Last 10 seconds, both in the centre of the ring, letting shots go. A little scrappy, but still very entertaining. A little clash between these two.
Fuck all there, give him a fucking second to breathe, right?
It's a lovely view of the SSE Arena here in Belfast. Will be loud as you like later on this evening. Tonight's main event, or even chief support. Actually, do you know what? Scrap that. Go down the card. I think it's going to be tremendous atmosphere as the fights progress. So much to look forward to tonight, live on DAZN at 7 p.m. Back to this one. Gerard Hughes, Ruan Farrell. Been a good clash. Styles have gelled. Nice long left through the guard to start the round from Farrell. Good work from both. Nice body shots from Farrell and working well upstairs. And back comes Hughes.
Both trying to match each other, aren't they?
Yeah, Hughes started really well. I think Farrell matched him straight away, and It's a 50-50 round so far.
It's a little cut there, inside of the...
I'm just looking at that.
Strange position for a cut.
It's on the nose, isn't it?
High on the nose or inside of the eye.
If Farrell's seen it, you can see the energy in his work. It does do that, doesn't it? You see someone cut or something. It's a good shot by both of them.
Good work. Uppercut, left hook, right hand from Farrell. Back comes Hughes, he's not taking a back step.
Punched right through the target there with that right hand, Farrell.
A good little exchange.
Yeah, really.
Oh, good shot.
It's entertaining and exciting when they're inside like they are now. You can see the blood on the shoulder of Farrell from that cut on Hughes. Hughes bravely on the front foot. As much as it's woken Farrell up, it's got Hughes going as well. He's taking a couple of short uppercuts inside though.
Yeah, good work off the ropes there from Farrell. And again,
that right hand is just landing freely now.
Yes, the low lead hand of Hughes. Allowing that right to land. Good work.
The left hook is good now by Farrell.
Work on the ropes. Waving Hughes on now, Farrell. He worked nicely on that back foot.
I think the reason why Hughes is not defensively great is I think it's that he switches too much. I think so. Half the time he ends up a little bit too square-footed, and he does good work. I just think he's coming second best in these exchanges because of that.
Yeah, he's boxed nicely, Farrell. Lots of blood.
It seems to be more in control, more settled. You know, he's keeping his shape well. His defense is good after he lands his combinations. He's been quite hard to hit. For Hughes, he's just offloading shots, but he's been very open, and Farrell has taken advantage of that.
Yeah, like we said earlier, that right hand, he just can't miss with that right hand. Again there with the uppercut.
Good shot again.
Number right hands, that low lead hand position from Hughes when he's in the orthodox stance. Needs to get that hand up, taking too many right hands. He's just shortened the shots up, Hughes. Farrell, and it's allowed him to land more often, more frequently.
And he's coming back with the left hook now. You see it there, the left hook, right hand. That's what he needs to do. See, look, he's landing it now very freely.
Yeah, the left uppercut there, one in right hand there from Farrell.
It's good work.
Two left hooks inside from Farrell. A lot of blood. It seems as if it's the nose of Hughes. I can't believe if there's a cut by the eye, but the nose is certainly busted. Definitely showing signs.
He's still there though. Hughes, he's still fighting back. He's not showing any signs of wilting, to be honest. 3 and 4. That was a hard. That ended up being a really hard round there for Hughes. That was a really good round there for Farrell. That right hand finding a home every time he let it go. Just to show some early success here from Hughes, but really it was the right hand from Farrell that really painted the picture of the round. Landed with the uppercut, the straight right hand as well, right through the target. Always finding a home. Too many gaps in the defence here of Hughes. But he didn't move, nothing moved him back, he kept firing back. So he's always there, he's always in it. But you've got to tighten up his defence a little bit, you've got to be a bit more structured with his work. And Farrell now looks like he got a little bit more of the advantage now in this fight.
Yeah, I can see under the right eye of Hughes, a little swelling, I'm not sure if a cut has opened up there, but the nose definitely flowing. Farrell straight to centre ring, trying to push Hughes back, but Hughes not taking a back step, looking for shots of his own. Good fight.
It's a very good fight. I think Farrell believes he's a few more gears left in him to push into. I think Hughes is kind of he's kind of happy and content with what the work he's doing right now, but he's getting caught very frequently right now, and it's great work from Farrell. It's a good right hand left uppercut.
Yeah, a left hook, and then back comes Hughes with a left hook. Good work. 3 fights this year, Hughes.
If he can push, if Farrell can push Hughes back consistently now, that's going to make it a really hard night for Hughes. Good right hand there from Farrell. You just got to change the angle there, Hughes. When he's staying close, just the hands a bit higher and just roll underneath.
And lots of damage on the face of Hughes. That nose, the blood flowing again, and he's just shortened the shots up. Farrell. He's not lunging in with nothing, using the momentum of Hughes coming forward. But every time you think he's getting a foothold in the fight, Farrell, back comes Hughes.
He's hurting him now. You can see it in Hughes' face. Every shot he gets caught with, he's showing the expression.
Not a bad shot there though from Hughes. But again, hands are low. Afterwards, he misses a good shot. Makes a mistake. That right hand again there from Farrell. Every time.
Oh, that right hand again took the sting out of the shot. He just took half a step back. Hughes, but it's another shot that lands, and you can see the pressure once again, just shortening up the shots. That little right hand followed by a jab by Farrell. Good work. He's not getting greedy. He's not getting sloppy.
But I don't think those shots having any effect on Hughes. I don't. They're going to tire him out. They're going to empty his tank. I'm sure of that. But I mean, he's taking him well. He's not riding. He's taking him flush, but he's still pushing forward.
Yeah, Farrell's not the biggest puncher in the world, but what he has is a very good rock rate. And Hughes is struggling right now with the hand speed. Great shot right there. Great right hand.
Yeah, nice long left hook followed by two right hands. Good pressure.
Dip the legs, that first right hand there to Farrell.
Yeah, good work from Farrell.
That's just good technique, that is. So that's 40 through, nice and long. You turn from the hips, punch right through the target, span the head around of Hughes.
Yeah, he's picking them well. 3 shots. Then he goes again with another 3.
Look at Hughes, he's still trying to come forward.
He is.
Look at his credit.
Game fighter is Hughes.
Good body shot from Hughes.
Yeah, nice left to the body, right through the middle from Hughes. Sitting in the pocket, hands are low, chins high, just allowing Farrell to land the shots. Really good fight between these two. Yeah, big round for Ruan Farrell.
Yeah, no, there's 2 rounds on a spin there from Farrell with real dominance. And it wasn't just the right hand this time, there was more variety in his work. You know, and Hughes' bravery is causing him problems, actually. He's walking into punches now. And as I was just saying, there was no real signs of effect from the shots of Farrell. He lands with a big right hand, and that's the first time you've seen the knees dip there to Hughes. Hughes, as he's shown how tough he is, he didn't go anywhere and just kept moving forward. But that's a sign of tiredness. When you're not seeing the shots coming, you can't brace yourself for it.
And I mean, if there's anyone I can talk to about this one, it's you, Barry. You cannot wait for this, can you?
Well, you know, I might go if I'm not doing nothing. It's the fight of the year for me. It's my fight. It's my fight of the year. It's what I've been looking forward to the most.
No doubt there. What a great contest between Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards. Number 1 v number 2. Who is the number 1 out there? But back to this one, the final round 6 and final round between this good battle between Gerard Hughes and Ruan Farrell.
And it's been a really good battle.
It's a very entertaining fight. You know, it's great for the fans. The 2 of them is there in the centre of the ring slugging it out. Now I know Farrell is on top in the fight, but it's it's a very interesting fight, and it's great to watch.
Hughes hasn't given any seconds, you know, to rest on his laurels, and he's making him work for everything, every success that he has.
Yeah, they've both had patches holding the centre of the ring, letting shots go head and body, and then the nice short compact work from Farrell has been eye-catching, that right hand in particular, but Hughes has kept going, just leaning over that front foot. That's allowed Farrell to find these shots. The right hand working well again, and you can see the blood flowing from the nose of Hughes.
He's taken over the second half, hasn't he, here, Farrell? The first 2 rounds, you arguably could have Hughes ahead. But I think for Farrell, just keeping his shape, and Paddy mentioned earlier, keeping his shape, I think for that structure in his work has made him be the fresher as the rounds have gone on, Paddy.
Yeah, and as you can see, Hughes, he said that the single shots where Farrell started with combinations together, and that was the changing point in the fight. At the start, they were cagey. Hughes didn't continue with the single shots where Farrell then upped his tempo and put the shots together.
Yeah, more compact work. Landing a couple of shots on the back foot, Hughes.
And also, when you're swinging shots, it takes more energy out of you. When you're using your body frame, your body mechanics to turn into shots, then you know, the shots are smoother, and it's less.
Farrell's structure is a lot better. Look, nice and tight, nice and compact. Every shot is very effortless. Where for Hughes, he's pushing for every shot. Every shot needs to be hard, and it needs to be hard work. As you can see, there's great work now again by Farrell.
Yeah, into the last minute of this 6th rounder between 2 proud local lads.
I'm loving the effort from Hughes, though, and like the commitment.
Number 1 hand. Hughes with an uppercut. Brilliant finish to this contest here at the SSE Arena in Belfast.
But also, the way that Farrell hasn't lost his shape or panicked under all this pressure, he's still found space to get the quality work, the better work out of the two. I think it's been a real growing fight for him, like a fight of maturity that they both matured from him.
It's a coming of age fight for Farrell, I think. He looks very seasoned to me in there. He don't seem to be miles away from big fights the way he's fighting tonight.
The last few seconds of this fight, and it's been a cracking fight. Really has. Both leaving it in the ring, letting shots go from the centre of the ring. Good right hand from Farrell. They can both be extremely proud of themselves. Brilliant fight between the two local lads. You can see the blood on the nose of Hughes. Farrell walking back to the red corner. What a great contest between the two. Both can be extremely proud, and undisputed lightweight king Devin Haney is back on DAZN. Make sure to tune in to see him attempt to become a two-weight world champion as he faces super lightweight world title holder Regis Prograis on December 9th, live on DAZN and DAZN pay-per-view.
Regis, coming for you. Not real, you fake. It always dreamed to become two-division champion.
You've been bamboozled, bro. You've been bamboozled, bro. Fight it.
We'll knock y'all cold. Wakey, wakey.
Haney versus Prograis, December 9th, live on DAZN pay-per-view.
Well, brilliant fight here. So let's hand over to David Diamante for the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds here in Belfast, we go to referee Hugh Russell Jr. scorecard. It reads 57-57. We have a draw.
Oh, a draw. There's some boos ringing around. We felt here that Farrell may have took over in the second half of the fight. Guys, what do we make the decision?
Jesus, I thought Farrell won fair and square, but the judges see it differently, and they scored a draw. I really thought Farrell won the fight.
It must have been the first 3 rounds. I thought after 3 rounds, I thought maybe Hughes could have been 2-1 up, but I thought the last 3 rounds, it felt for me, were very strong for Farrell.
Well, it's shaping up to be a blockbuster December on DAZN next week. Undisputed lightweight king Devin Haney looks to become a two-weight world champion when he faces Regis Prograis for his super lightweight title. Jake Paul is back for his toughest test yet when he fights pro fighter Andre August on Friday, December 15th. It's one of the fights of the year on December 16th as Bam Rodriguez faces Sonny Edwards in a unification clash at flyweight in Arizona. Finishing off the year is one of the best cards of all time as Anthony Joshua takes on Otto Wallin in the co-main with Deontay Wilder facing Joe Parker. And we've got Dimitri Bivol on the undercard. It just shows you how epic that show's going to be. That's live from Saudi Arabia, December 23rd. Live on DAZN pay-per-view. And we are ready for our next contest of the evening, the final on Before the Bell. So let's hand over to Mr. David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Belfast, live on DAZN, the action continues with a special middleweight attraction. Now entering the arena from Famalicão, Portugal, Mario Oliveira.
And here is Portugal's 32-year-old Mario Oliveira. Just the one pro fight for Oliveira. A 4-round points win over Northern Ireland's 47-year-old Marty Kays. So a bit of an unknown quantity. Mario Oliveira.
And now entering the arena for the very first time as a professional from London, England, the 4-time amateur national champion, Lely Buttigieg.
Well, here is the debutant, Lely Buttigieg. And I've heard big things about this young man from Bow, East London. Was speaking to manager Lee Eaton, and he was really raving about him. Said he's been looking fantastic in sparring with the likes of Danny Dignam, Sam Noakes, and Josh Kelly. Can do a bit of both. Powerful, aggressive on the front foot. Still only 18, but accomplished amateur, so nice and skilled rhythm when he's on the back foot. This could be one where you don't want to go off and make a cup of tea, or even blink, having said that. Lely Buttigieg.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the SSC Arena, Belfast, live on DAZN. We are set to go with the next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored by Betfred, Stagefront, Forged Irish Stout, and Everlast. Introducing your third man in the ring at the sound of the bell from Belfast, scoring referee Hugh Russell Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing scheduled in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the black with the white stripe. He's scaled 11 stone, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. His young professional record thus far perfect, 1 fight, 1 victory. Fighting out of Famalicão, Portugal, please welcome Mario Oliveira. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the purple with black and gold trim. He scaled 11 stone, 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Tonight, he makes his much anticipated professional debut. Fighting out of London, England, here is the 4-time national champion, Lely Buttigieg.
Hey, gentlemen, I spoke to the change rooms. You know what to expect. Keep it clean. Touch gloves. Yeah. Good luck, boys.
We're looking forward to this one. The debut of Lely Buttigieg, born Emmanuel. Very accomplished fighter, only 18. Really good amateur pedigree. Like I say, from Bow, East London. Trains out of the renowned iBox gym. Val Smith and Eddie Lamb. Inspiring with the likes of Danny Dignam, like I say, and Josh Kelly. So really good work in the gym, Barry.
But I know when he fights, if the crowd say Bow, what do we do? Do you not know that song? The crowd say Bow selected. Thanks, Dad. I ruined my joke. Thanks, mate.
Do you want to do it again?
No, I'll do it next week.
Great start for Lely.
Yeah,
great jab
on the front foot,
nice and calm. He has a body fit for Love Island.
Nice jab, piercing jab from Buttigieg. Nice and calm. It's good shoot. Nice right hand, yeah, over the top.
He's nice and composed. Again, the rule I say it all the time, and I will continue to say it. In your debut, you can rush your work, can you? Trying to over-impress.
On the head, the forehead, Oliveira. Lovely shot from Lely Buttigieg. Don't know how much of this he wants, Oliveira. The referee reads it off. And what's a debut? You can see what it means. To the very impressive Lely Buttigieg. 18 years old. The gum shield of the young man is on the canvas. But what a shot that was. High Left hook on the temple, so more the forehead of Oliveira. What a debut for the young man.
The celebration was more energetic than the fight itself for him, wasn't it?
We didn't get to see much of him there, but you know, it's an amazing feeling. I remember my debut. I remember the feeling so frankly, so I know he's feeling. I know he's jumping with joy right now.
Let's have a look at the shot. It was a left hook.
It's just on the top of the head.
On top of the head, yeah.
That's the power of that, is it? Because that's not even, no, that's the hard part of the head there, the front. He's taking it, obviously, scrambled the senses. Usually it's on the temple or on the chin, isn't it? But that's right on top of the head there.
It was a brilliant shot. High. It was almost Golovkin-esque. Seeing him hook down with those shots. Well timed, and you can see the legs of Oliveira unsteady. He didn't want no more.
He looked nice and composed, Berger, and obviously it's a really good shot. But I can't tell you how good he is.
It's true.
That's not enough,
We don't know.
So you have to say, you know, potentially he's very good, because we didn't get to see enough of him to really make a real proper assessment. But that's,
Barry, I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of this kid.
Well, I look forward to that, Paddy.
But it might just be like in 30-second segments. If he keeps doing this.
Yeah, explosive opening round for Lely Buttigieg. Tremendous debut. The referee has him in the centre of the ring, and our MC is ready with a verdict of our third and final fight on Before the Bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hugh Russell Jr. calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 25 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by TKO. He's now undefeated as a professional, Lely Buttigieg.
Well, that's how you announce yourself in the pro ranks. We see it last week with Giorgio Visioli getting the win in his opening round of his debut. We've seen the same here. Lely Buttigieg, very impressive, posing with David Diamante. You can see what it meant to the young man, jumping around the ring. Barry Jones saying more energy in the celebration than the fight itself, and I have to agree with him there. It was. You can see the team there, manager Lee Eaton, Al Smith, Eddie Lamb. They'll be thrilled with their young charge. Brilliant debut. So much talent there. Physically strong, only 18, gonna get stronger. More power to come, which is frightening. Like I say, hearing the words from the gym, all sparring partners raving about him, but the victor is coming to our position at ringside. He's with our reporter Jamie Ward, so let's hear from the young man.
Lely, congratulations. You only get one professional debut. Just sum up the emotions after winning yours in the first round like you just did.
I'm happy, man. I don't know how to describe the feeling. I'm just full of emotion right now. I just want to say big thank you to my team, Al Smith, Eddie Lamb, Lee, and a big thanks to Eddie Hearn for putting me on the show.
Just talk us through the final moments, the shot that ended it. Just talk us through it from your perspective, what happened.
So I went out there, Al told me to just relax and take my time. I was working off the jab, you know, just starting to find my range. I was falling short a little bit of a few shots, but I found my range and I landed my 1-2. I think it was a left hook, and he didn't want to know.
4-time national champion, but this is different. This is the big stage. When you were making your ring walk there, didn't seem to be any nerves. Truly, though, what was the mindset and how was the feeling headed into this debut tonight, Lely?
No, there was nerves because I put pressure on myself. I know how good I am. I want to perform, you know. But yeah, I was okay. I know how to deal with it, and all fine.
We didn't get to see a lot of you tonight, and it will ultimately be up to the team. But headed into 2024, your first full year as a professional, I imagine you're probably excited to get back out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I can't wait. As soon as possible, really. I'll be back in the gym Monday, training, you know, still learning. But yeah, as soon as possible, I'd like to be out.
Trainer Al Smith. Al, I think he enjoyed that, and he said there that the message was to take his time. Maybe he didn't necessarily listen on that front, but that's how to announce yourself, isn't it, on the big stage?
Yeah, 100%. He's a really nice kid. He's only 18, and I thank Eddie for taking the chance on him, because we've said how good this kid is. Yeah, really pleased with him. I thought he was going to run out the arena running around that many times, but down the M25. But yeah, really good kid. Take his time. He's very, very young. He's got to just put his feet on the floor and just listen to everyone around him.
What excites you, and Eddie Lamb, who's here as well, about what you're seeing in the gym and what you've seen tonight, and what excites you about the potential moving forward?
it's his attitude and his work ethic. You know, we take him sparring with Josh Kelly, and they invite us back. You know, good fighters, and he's learning, and he's invited back because he's given them a good account of himself. So, you know, he's got a good attitude, comes from a nice family, so that's why me and Eddie like him in the gym.
Promoter Eddie Hearn, we saw it last week in Dublin, didn't we, with Giorgio Viziali announcing himself on the professional circuit with a first round stoppage. What did you make of Lely tonight?
Yeah, really pleased, and you know, really pleased with you know, of course, Lely and Giorgio last week as well. I think we've got a really good crop of kids coming through. Remember, he's 18. Really, he's a monster for an 18-year-old. You know, he's very, very heavy-handed. You know, we saw that, and we were told about this kid from Lee and Al and Eddie, and you know, it's a really exciting time to be involved with a fighter at that age. You know, he got a bit carried away in there after Uncle Al had to tell him to calm down for the celebrations, and there's a lot tougher tests to come, of course, but at this age it's just about activity, it's about learning, it's about getting 6-7 fights in 2024. He's been in the gym quite a long time, but that's good. That's where he's going to learn his stuff. Got a great team down at iBox with Al and Eddie, and you know, it's just exciting to be involved with a young kid that you know is going to give every ounce of his heart and soul to the sport. So he's got it all on a plate for him. He's got all the activity. He's got a great team. It's down to if he's good enough, and how hard he's going to work. And I know he's going to work hard. The talent will be proven over time. But a very exciting, heavy-handed young man that's going to be a big part of the Matchroom team.
Lenny, last couple. Eddie mentioned the team here. Why do you believe this is the perfect environment for you down in the iBox gym to fulfil your potential at this early stage?
As soon as I went to the gym, you know, Al and Eddie, they both looked after me. I was going there sparring, and I just knew we got along, and I was a very good coach. He's been around a long time. I don't think I'll get any better than the team I got now, so I'm very grateful for them.
And as the guy said there, only 18. What you've done tonight, you should be very proud of yourself, but I know there's big dreams for you turning professional. This will be a night you'll always remember. This might be an interview you'll watch back in the years to come. What is the dream for Lely Buttigieg?
I want to be a world champion in all different weights, so multi-weight world champion, and believe me or not, I will be one day.
And for those who were here in the arena, I know we could hear some support from ringside. For those watching at home as well, is there a message you want to leave for everyone tonight?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out. We got a few people, it was a bit last minute with Christmas around the corner as well, but when we go to Wembley O2, there'll be a lot more people then, we'll turn up.
Lely Buttigieg, congratulations, 1-0 as a professional.
Sorry for the way I acted after. I'm just full of emotions right now. I'm so excited.
You spoke really well. Well done, my friend. Lely Buttigieg, off and running as a professional. Well done, my friend.
What a debut it was. You see that left hook again, and Eddie calling him a monster at 18, Barry.
Yeah, but he looks it. You know, time will tell. He also said time will tell. But it's about activity, get him out as often as we can. But no, that was an exciting debut, and we want to see more of him.
Well, it was a brilliant debut. But on December 16th in Arizona, Sonny Edwards takes on Bam Rodriguez in a blockbuster unification flyweight clash live on DAZN.
16th of December, Arizona, we go to work.
Jesse Rodriguez against Sonny Edwards is just a fantastic fight.
You now have one piece of the 112-pound crown. What do you want to do next?
Sonny Edwards, that's the only option. I want to see an undisputed champion in the flyweight division.
Sign the contract.
Bam Rodriguez is probably the biggest puncher in the division.
That's the reason he signed with Matchroom and with DAZN.
I think this is genuinely as elite as elite can get.
The big unification to come against Jesse Rodriguez.
He's going to have to be switched on to every single second of every single round.
Bam Rodriguez, where are you?
Bam Rodriguez putting on the performance of a lifetime.
Oh, lovely long left hook.
All in, sink or swim.
This one of the best fights of the year, pound for pound.
Well, what a fight that is. I mean, we could talk to the cows coming. I must say, a form between two roses, Barry. I had to say that, mate.
That's not funny, Darren.
All right. Sorry.
It's not funny.
Right, I've got to talk to you about the card coming up. Bar the main event, which is a cracker, we know
another
that.
joke, bar.
Okay,
carry on.
What fight stands out to you, Barry?
what fight stands out? Do me a bit. They all stand out, don't they?
We heard Michael Conlan say that he feels silly. I won't use the words that he said at the presser, but he feels silly being top of the bill because of the chief support, which was originally going to be top of the bill. That one's a standout.
Well, you tend to think, Crocker McKenna's going to be an absolute what? McKenna's never in a dull fight. I've come most of his career, never in a dull fight. And even what his legs are like now at this stage of his career, we don't quite know. Crocker, this is the big test for him to step up to the next level. We'll find out. But Jacko Williamson, for me, is it's not a sleeper, but I think that's going to be an all-out war. I really do. And I think from round one, that's going to be an all-out war.
Can you pick a winner there, Paddy?
I'm going to go with a Jacko. I've seen a lot of him. I've actually sparred a lot with him on the Irish national team. So Williamson's a great fighter. It's going to be, on paper, it's 50-50, right? I think a Jacko's going to win the fight clearly on points.
But a Jacko's going to be there. Williamson obviously we've seen with before with Josh Kenny that movement he struggles with, but a Jacko's going to be right in front of him, and I think that will make the fight for us a great fight to watch.
What a fight, what a card. And it's not just boxing here on DAZN. A reminder that NFL Game Pass is now available on DAZN. Catch every game live throughout the regular season, and there are some exciting Week 13 matchups. Lions, Saints, Broncos, Texans, Chiefs, Packers. And follow all the action as it happens with Red Zone. So for all you NFL fans out there, do not miss any of the action live on DAZN. And here's what we've got coming up live at 7 p.m. The young, talented Cameron Vong in with Campbell Hatton's former opponent, Michael Dufek, Sean McComb, and Sam Maxwell, former friends, battle it out for the European Super Lightweight, European Super Lightweight title. Then that clash for the WBA Continental Super Welterweight title. Kevin Ajako versus the experienced veteran, you could say, hardened rather, Troy Williamson. And then that Battle of Belfast, if you want to call it that, Tyrone McKenna versus Lewis Crocker. That leads us nicely into tonight's main event for the WBA International Super Featherweight title. Michael Conlan, the local man, versus Jordan Gill. What a cracker, what a card. A good before the bell. Barry, we've had 2 on the spin there. Impressed with Lely Basaji?
Yeah, I was. And again, so to see the start, I've seen his debut. To see the start of a potential star is always an exciting. Because I was there. I saw the first fight. I was at the start of the, and you feel like you're part of it then, even though you're not. But you feel like you're part of it. So every time you see them, then you're invested in their career, and that might be what we see here tonight.
Paddy, just quickly on you, it was an unbelievable performance last time out against Danny Ball. When we're looking to get out again, and how impressed were you with yourself?
Yeah, it couldn't have gone any better. I prepared so well for that fight, and it couldn't have turned out any perfectly for me. The great shot, left hand, perfectly timed, and finished up with the body shot and the towel was thrown in. So yeah, delighted with the performance, but it's behind me. We look forward to get back in the training camp with Andy, and we look forward to the next outing. So Andy's going to have a chat with Eddie, and we'll see what's next on the table.
You'll be on the phone, no doubt, driving them mad. So much to look forward to tonight. We've touched on it already. Tonight at the SSE Arena here in Belfast. Tonight promises to be a cracker, full of 50-50 fights. Michael Conlan versus Jordan Gill, live on DAZN in about 10 minutes time. Tune in, do not miss it.
December the 2nd, the first time we've been in Belfast since 2017. Mick Conlan.
I've got something to prove again.
Against Jordan Gill.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to be public enemy #1.
I believe I'll take him in.
I'm ready to go.
It's going to be a good fight.
This is going to be an instant sellout.
Pressure's on.
I'll run through him.
This is the time.
streaming this season on Disney+.